Hello, it's Lauren Messiah, personal stylist here, and I am ready to answer some fashion questions. Got a good one today. Hey Lauren, I saw your video about flossing it, but I don't have money to do that. I'm still in high school. But since I'm going to school for architecture, I know looking fly will help. Any advice for people who are low on cash but don't want to look it? First of all, you go girl in your architecture high school. What kind of boss are you? I love it. So for those of you that don't know, she's referencing a past video of mine called Floss Factor, How to Look Expensive. Definitely take a look at that video. I think it's in my popular upload section. People get all types of fired up for that video, and I've got some really interesting comments in that section to follow. So it's kind of a fun one. But a quick recap on that video. I talk about the floss factor, which is having one piece that you really invest in that kind of shows off a little bit, okay? And the example I was giving was for women who are older than in high school, women in their 30s, in their career, 40s. And, you know, the workforce is kind of like high school actually, where people will look you up and down, especially in Los Angeles, and be like, ugh, what shoes are those? So occasionally it is beneficial to kind of play the game and do a little bit of flossing, not going broke to look like you're just loaded with money, but to invest in a piece or two that says like, I got you, I know what's up, okay? So that's what Floss Factor is about. Take a look at that old video so you can get the full scoop on it. Now, tons of the hater comments were like, oh yeah, you're telling us to just spend all of our money so we can look like we're the shit. Like, that's superficial, that's dumb. Well, clearly you didn't understand the video. It's an investment in yourself. I am not saying to go out and buy every Christian Louboutin in the world so you look like you have money. I'm saying save up and buy a tiny piece. Perhaps it's a scarf or a little pin, something. It's an investment. Now, to answer your question, you're a high school student. It would be ridiculous, in my opinion, for you to be spending money on some fancy pants shoes, some designer labels. You're in high school. But it is nice to look pulled together and expensive. I actually read this really great book. I'll try to find it, it's on my Kindle. I'll see if I can link it below in the little notes area. But I think it's called How to Look Expensive. And the whole book is mainly about hair and beauty. Because if you are groomed properly, you've got the right makeup, you've got the right hair, your eyebrows are on point, your nails are done, all of this can be done cheaply, then overall you're going to look more expensive, okay? If you look at celebrities, street style, who's like the hot to trot now? Kendall Jenner, everyone loves that Kendall Jenner. I feel like I'm like 100 years old. Who's Kendall Jenner? But Kendall always looks fire, right? But she'll just be wearing jeans, boots, and like a basic t-shirt. Or that one outfit she had on, which was like a gray hoodie with a leather jacket over top. You could recreate that look at Target. But it's because she's so groomed, pulled together, got her nice sunglasses on. She looks expensive. So for people that are on a budget, my first tip would be groom yourself out, all right? No chip nail polish, no like crazy face makeup, no busted up hair. Groom yourself, that's number one. Number two is alterations are your friend, okay? For making inexpensive clothes look more expensive. I actually finally, I'm the worst with going to the tailor, truth be told, but I finally went to the tailor and I have this really cute Zara suit that I really like it. Most of the time I buy stuff from Zara and I end up donating it like 2 seconds later. But this particular suit, I'm actually a huge fan. And I got it tailored, because I still like it, to fit me perfectly. And now this suit looks very expensive. So quick little alterations, for the pants, I just made them like a little cropped ankle pant. That cost me $15. $15 to make a really cheap, inexpensive suit look more expensive. Something else that you could do to up your game is to change out buttons. Now this jacket, this was expensive, but I love it, I wear it all the time. But say you got a similar cut of jacket and it had some like sad little buttons. Go to the fabric store and buy some really cute gold buttons. Pop those puppies on, needle and thread, or take it to the neighborhood dry cleaner and have them switch out the buttons. That's a really cool way to look expensive. Another tip is keep your patterns very minimal, okay? Stick with solids and stick with like a neutral color palette. If you're wearing like head to toe gray with a little splash of black, that looks really expensive versus wearing some crazy loud over the top pattern. So keeping it neutral, that's a great way to look expensive. Additionally, I don't know, in high school I was not really wearing heels, but I think times have changed. So if you do wear heels, heels are a great way to elevate your look and make you look more pulled together and expensive. So hopefully those tips are helpful. If anyone watching has more tips on how to look expensive, help a girl out, help this future girl boss out, leave her a comment below, share some tips, okay? Speaking of comments and tips and stuff, if you have a question that you want me to answer, drop it in the comment section, track me down on social media, and I will do my best to answer your fashion question right here on video. Speaking of videos, are you subscribed to my channel? Oh, I hope you are, because I am doing tons of videos all the time, fashion tips, going behind the scenes on my styling jobs, showing you how I make over clients to make them look totes amazing, and tons of other fun stuff too. So be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.